I'm washed out. Eyebrows appear, eyebrows appear. There they go. Oh my gosh. I barely have eyebrows to begin with, so when I'm really washed out, they completely disappear. Oh my gosh, you guys want to hear why I have no eyebrows? So I'm half Iranian, Middle Eastern, and I've had really, really thick eyebrows. I wasn't planning to talk about this in the video, but then when my eyebrows got washed out, I was like, let me just talk about my eyebrows, since my eyebrows are not on fleek ever. So I don't have fleeky eyebrows. Anyway, so I used to have very thick eyebrows, and when I was in elementary school, I got made fun of about my eyebrows. Like, I got teased. I don't know if I got teased, but I think a couple of boys, little boys, made a couple of comments about my eyebrows, so it made me self-conscious. And so it happened a few times through elementary school, and then a couple of times in middle school. So when I got into middle school, I started plucking my eyebrows, and I didn't know what I was doing. You know, my mom is not like frilly girly, like, you know, frilly girly at all. So she never taught me like how to fix my hair, how to do makeup, how to do my eyebrows or anything. I had to kind of learn as I went. So being in middle school and not knowing what I was doing, just basically going to Walgreens and getting some tweezers, I started plucking my eyebrows. And what I did was I did the really, like, I had like the really thick patch eyebrow, like it was still real thick right here, and then it like went into little skinny eyebrow. So they looked really bad. They looked really bad. They weren't even, they looked really, really bad. So when I was 16, we went to Iran to visit family, and they took me to the salon and like let me get my hair done and my nails done and like just pampered me. So they wanted to help out my eyebrow travesty, so they like tried to fix it. Well, they couldn't. They asked me if they could get my eyebrows, if they could tattoo my eyebrows to make it all thick, and no, I was not, which I'm glad I didn't. I was 16 years old. I really didn't want my eyebrows tattooed, but so instead of making it all thick, because they couldn't do it, they evened them out, so they became like super thin, like really, really thin. And then I just honestly kept it up all through high school and college, and just probably up until like 5 years ago. Then I was like, oh, thick eyebrows are really like beautiful and in style, and I want my eyebrows back. So I stopped plucking. 1 month went by, 2 months went by, 3 months went by, 4, 5, 6. They wouldn't grow back. So these are my eyebrows. They will not grow back unless I go and do the, what is it called? The blading, eyebrow blading, or get tattoo or something. Like, these are my eyebrows. This is what you get, guys. My second video, and you get to see transparently my very thin, almost non-existent eyebrows. So there you go. Hey guys, I have been thinking a lot about that video I made yesterday, the impromptu video about my eyebrows. You just watched it. It's on the same video, but and it really made me think about and reflect about other things that I've done in my life that are based on what other people thought about me or comments that people have made about me. And just basically just pressure in society in general of how we, you know, should look as women. And it really made me think, because there have been a lot of other things that I've done to my body based on what the pressures of society are, or just like a few kids' comments. Like, if you think about it, the eyebrow story is really funny, because what do little boys know about eyebrows anyway? And a couple of like kids in elementary school and middle school made comments about how thick and bushy my eyebrows were, and because of that, like, I made a decision, and it really affected my face for the rest of my life. Like, my eyebrows won't grow back, which, you know, eyebrows aren't that big of a deal, but it's not the first time that that's happened or I've done that. Like, I remember a little boy in elementary school again said that I had hairy sideburns, and I promise you, that night, I think I was like in 4th grade or something, I used my dad's razor and shaved my sideburns. And another thing, another example of this is just a couple of years ago. You know, I am naturally just thicker in my waist section, just my midsection. That's always been a problem area for me. And I get asked if I'm pregnant, and it really hurts my feelings when people do this, even if it's just an innocent mistake and they don't mean anything by it. Like, it just really bothers me, and especially when I'm like feeling really good and then someone asks me if I'm pregnant. So a couple of years ago, I went and bought one of those waist cinchers that you see, like everybody's using a waist cincher, and it really did help get my midsection down, but in return it gave me a lot of like back problems. Like, it hurt my back, and I had to go to the chiropractor to get my back, you know, better aligned. But it was still a vanity thing. Like, it's something that I did because of some comments. We have to talk to our kids about being the best version of themselves, and it's taken me a long time to embrace that, just being the best version of me. You know, everything is a gradual process, and I'm totally not there yet. This is why it's called transparent growth, because we're ever growing. We're never, you know, fully where we need to be. But I've done a lot of things that I feel like, based on public opinion. And in fact, just starting this YouTube channel, I wanted to do this 2 years ago, and I was so nervous and scared of what other people would think about it that I just never, you know, tried to do it. Just the thought of people like judging me or saying negative comments or making fun of me or whatever, it was enough to hold me back from not doing it. And I really wanted to do it because we all need a creative outlet, and I don't really do anything for myself creatively. I just thought it would be a fun thing to do. So it was just the fear of what someone might say. It was enough to keep me from doing what I wanted to do. So why do we care so much about what other people think? In reality, like, it doesn't really affect us, and we can't prevent people from saying stuff to us, but I'm trying to find the balance where I am so secure in myself and my decisions, and embrace like where I am right now, but also work towards where I want to go, that the public opinion doesn't affect me so much. So, you know, I have good days and bad days like everybody else, and sometimes people say stuff to me or feel a certain way, and it doesn't bother me at all. And sometimes, like, just depending on how I'm feeling, it really, you know, shakes me to my core. So I don't know. Hey guys, sorry that segment ended so quickly. I was actually recording on my phone and my husband called me. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video here, but let's keep this conversation going. Is there something that you did that you might regret based on someone's comments or the pressures of society? And also, what about something that you've been wanting to do that's maybe out of your comfort zone? You know, sometimes we have to be pushed past our comfort zone and get past people's opinion, public opinion, to actually do something different and grow. So anyway, I'd like to hear your stories. So comment down below. Also, you know, thank you so much for following me and supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. All the love, the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. Be sure to like this video if you relate to it, and subscribe to my channel. We'll have more videos to come. So, oh, and also I want to say that if you guys like my YouTube music, that it was actually made by my cousin's husband, Arlen Yanch, so technically he's my cousin too, but he's a very talented composer and music producer, and so check his channel out. I linked it down below. Arlen Yanch, he's so great. Thanks, Arlen. See you guys. Have a good day. Bye.